Hey guys, welcome to another market update with Buying South Florida. I'll give you my take on forecasting values for real estate properties and some things that are changing in the mortgage industry as well. I think that as long as we can contain the virus within a month or two, right, and we get back to work, we reopen our doors as a nation, or businesses get back, I think that we'll continue to see a healthy growth in real estate values. That demand is there. And as a matter of fact, maybe so the demand may be so much higher after we get back to work, because people realize, right, the importance of being a homeowner, especially at a time during crisis. Once the virus is controlled, I think we will see an increase in housing demand, and essentially it'll drive the prices up. So it is a good time to buy. If you are on the fence, don't know if whether you should buy or not, in our opinion, it is a good time to buy. Before the prices go up after the coronavirus. Some of the things that the lenders are changing is that the maximum debt to income allowed, essentially the maximum that each lender can qualify you for, has been lowered a bit. What that means is that what you qualified for before the virus, you qualify for a little bit less now. So it's important that you go back to your mortgage broker, your banker, and you have that conversation about how those guidelines have changed and how they've affected you. I can say, however, not every bank is the same. Not every bank has made those adjustments. So shop around, right? If you've been denied by one of the big banks, one of the mainstream banks, by all means, give us a call. I'd like to take a look at that income and see how we can help you. The Payment Protection Program, or as you may know, the PPP or the SBA loan stimulus package, is in full effect. I strongly encourage any business owner who has employees and has thought about or is thinking about laying the employees off. This program is there to help. If you don't know where to apply, if you have no idea where to go to, reach out to us and I'll put you in contact with some of our friends in banking, branch managers, regional managers at commercial banks that are more than willing to help. That's what they're there for. They've made the process very smooth, very easy for the business owners. So if you're a business owner and you don't know where to go to apply for the SBA loan, the Paycheck Protection Program, please reach out to us and we'll put you in contact with the right person. First question is, should I buy now or wait? We're telling our clients, be responsible. If you have job security, definitely it's a good time to buy. Interest rates are low. There's not a lot of people in the market looking to buy now, so you may get a good deal here and there. But again, if your job is in jeopardy, if you run the risk of being laid off, just hang on, wait till everything comes back to normal. Wait a month or two once you have a little bit more job security, and then you can buy something. Where do you see the interest rates? Wish I had a crystal ball. I definitely think they're going to stay low. It's the housing market drives the economy, right? Or it's one of the driving factors of the economy. So I think it is in the country's best interest to keep the rates low. So for that reason, I think that once we do come out of this pandemic, the rates will continue to stay low. I don't see the interest rates rising anytime soon, just for the reasons I mentioned. Are banks becoming more strict to lend money? It depends, right? So I definitely think the banks are being a little bit more cautious. I definitely think that they're taking the extra step or two to verify employment, to make sure that they're not lending more than what a client can pay for. So I don't think per se that they're becoming more strict. I think they're becoming more cautious. I do see, however, the mainstream banks that don't focus on lending, that they focus more on deposits. For example, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. Those banks are their main source of income are deposits. Those banks are not very enthusiastic about lending money right now. So those banks, yes, they are becoming more strict. But what I'm seeing on the mortgage, on the wholesale side, right, on the broker side, is that some banks are being a little bit more cautious. However, they're not as strict as your mainstream banks. So definitely shop around. Will there be a wave of foreclosures like 2008? I don't see it. There's been the banks have taken steps to prevent things like that with a payment deferment, for example. They're verifying income now. They're verifying appraisals. I just don't see that. Anyone who says this is like 2008 just hasn't done the research yet. So I don't see the foreclosure wave being like 2008. As a new investor, I just purchased my property under, I'm not gonna say the LLC's name, but under an LLC. Should I buy the next one under the same LLC or a different one? Well, if it's a single member LLC, you definitely want to give me a call so we can talk about protecting your asset. As I mentioned in a previous video, single member LLCs are not protected against creditors in Florida. So definitely give me a call so we can talk about protecting your assets. Should I buy the next property under a different LLC? Absolutely, yes. You don't want to put the same or multiple investment properties under the same LLCs or under the same business or name, etc. You want to make sure you protect your assets and divide your investment properties among that. That's all I have, guys. I hope that was helpful. Until next time, stay safe, stay quarantined. See you later.